Welcome to my views and news. More news stories for you about the ongoing conflict in the Amhara region. Firstly, drones have been spotted over Kobo. Some residents of the Kobo city have confirmed that they saw drones over Kobo city where there was fighting between Fano fighters and Ethiopian National Defense Force today. Secondly, viewers, Kombolcha airport, we have received exclusive information about Amhara protesters' plan regarding Kombolcha airport. What is the plan? Thirdly, viewers, an Ethiopian activist, educationist, analyst has been arrested for the third time. In around a year, this is the third time that the lady has been arrested. Firstly, viewers, when Pretoria deal was signed in November last year, we felt that there would never be mention of drones in Ethiopia. At least internally, there will be peace. And drones will only be used if they'll be used for reconnaissance operations in border areas or in a conflict with some other country. But once again, drones are back in the news. In Kobo, on Sunday, there was fighting between East Amhara Fano and Ethiopian National Defense Force. And it's not a secret now. So many sources have reported. Even number of casualties are being reported. Number of casualties being reported, and several other developments regarding the fighting being reported. So it happened. ENDF is armed with heavy weapons, long-range weapons, artillery pieces, Zu-23, etc. And drones have been spotted over Kobo skies. It's very unfortunate, viewers, by the way, that again we are reporting about introduction of drones in this conflict. Though luckily, so far, the drones being used by the government are reconnaissance drones. Drones are only capturing images, videos, and sharing the whereabouts, the location of Fano fighters with Ethiopian military. That is what drones are doing so far. Let's hope that drones are not used for combat purpose, for carrying out drone strikes. Let's hope, because it will further escalate the situation. But some Kobo residents have confirmed that some drone was spotted. And Ethiopian military has quality combat drones. Turkish TB2s, Chinese Winglongs, Iranian Voyager 6, all are world-class drones. Especially Turkish TB2s can operate. They can be used for reconnaissance purposes. They work in all types of weather. They work at night as well. So far, drone use by military is only for reconnaissance purpose. Movement of Fano fighters on the ground is being recorded, being shared with the Ethiopian military through these drones. Secondly, viewers, Kombolcha. Today, Kombolcha joined in the ongoing protests. Today was the day 4, I think. The protest started in Wollo, North Wollo. We saw protests in Voldia, in Kobo, then Gajam joined, South Gondar, and today Gondar city. And on Sunday evening, Kombolcha joined as well. There was a big demonstration in Kombolcha. Debre Birhan too, in North Shore joined today, I think. Kombolcha is a key place, viewers. There is an airport in Kombolcha. No airport in Dasi, I think. Main airport for South Wallo is in Kombolcha. Then in North Wallo, there is airport in other cities too. But in South Wallo, main airport is in Kombolcha. So today's protest was in Kombolcha city. But we are receiving some alarming reports from the city that protesters could try to take over Kombolcha airport. It is being planned. And it wouldn't be surprising. Why? Because purpose of capturing airports would be to block entry of Ethiopian army into Amhara by air. So far, entry of Ethiopian army into Amhara by road has been blocked almost, not completely, partially. Two main roads from Oromia into Amhara blocked. One through Debre Birhan, the other through Gajam, blocked. But by air entry of Ethiopian National Defense Force in Amhara is possible. Airports are being used. Airports, different airports, Gondar, Kombolcha, Lalibela, Bahidar, etc. If these protests continue, then we could see start of a new phase. And if there is no intervention by the government, federal government, to resolve the issue, to de-escalate the situation, we could see another phase in this movement. And this another phase would include march by protesters towards airports. They will try to take control of airports and government offices. Airports are more important than Amhara government's offices. If airports are captured, it means that ENDF will be paralyzed. Already paralyzed because protesters are taking on them, protesters are blocking their movement, but their supplies, everything will be paralyzed. And that is what is being planned reportedly. When will this plan be implemented? It's difficult to say. And if it is implemented, it will be implemented in different cities, not just in Kombolcha. Wherever protesters are in strong position and they are big in number, they might march towards airports. So far, protests have been largely peaceful, not completely, because some ENDF members have been killed, at least 3 in these protests. Some ENDF vehicles have been set on fire and some protesters have been killed as well, but largely peaceful. But if this movement goes on, public movement against Ethiopian federal government, we could see march by protesters towards airports, especially in Kombolcha. Thirdly, viewers, an Ethiopian analyst, educationist has been arrested for the 3rd time. Meskeram Abera is in prison. She was arrested by federal police reportedly in Addis Ababa. Arrested from home, I think. She was at home when she was arrested. Meskeram Abera is analyst, educationist, very critical of Ethiopian federal government. Some say that she works to protect Amhara interests. Is she Amhara or Ago? I don't know. But a viewer contacted me a few days ago. He said, Zajid, Meskeram is Ago, but she does not disclose it. I don't know about ethnicity. But she is promoted by Amhara news outlets, Amhara activists. She is in prison for the 3rd time. Meskeram Abera, Miaza Mohammed, other ladies like Lucy Casa from Tigray, they have been fighting to promote particular political narratives. especially Miaza and Meskeram. They did not work reporting, covering all conflicts equally. They are representatives of specific ideologies. No one can deny that. Lucy had to flee Ethiopia. She's a journalist. Miaza is being honored with awards in the US, though no one in Tigray or Oromia is recognizing her work. Lucy's work mainly recognized in Tigray. She worked to raise awareness. She did some stories about rapes of women in Tigray, but she largely neglected destruction caused by TPLF in Amhara Afar regions. But these are brave ladies, by the way. They risk their lives, they are imprisoned, but still they continue what they are doing. But it would be good for Ethiopia if these journalists, activists start speaking on all Ethiopian conflicts, keeping their ethnic loyalties aside. Meskeram Abera in prison for the third time. Thank you for watching.